Folks filing into Fenway Park here in Boston on a fine Thursday evening for baseball. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Minnesota Twins and the Boston Red Sox. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. Drew Pomerantz will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Drew Pomerantz, better known for that big overhand curveball that he has. A good fastball, not a great fastball. 91 to 93. Curveball is his best pitch. He will mix in an occasional changeup.
So striding in, Zach Granite. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder number 8.
Strike him out.
Granite.
First delivery to him on the way. First of 4 here to start the weekend as the game's first pitch is taken, and it's strike one. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Pomerantz stands 6'6" and throws from the left side. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
The next 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now another 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. The 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Gotta love the battle we're seeing right out of the gates in this game. That's 7 pitches now, and if this is any indication, we're in for a good contest here.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, one guy that's been struggling a bit lately is Miguel Sano. He's had a tough time on the road. Sometimes you can't explain this stuff, but he's hit under 250 for the season on the road, and that's something that he definitely has to improve on.
So here's Joe Mauer, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
Missed with a breaking ball.
Ball 1, no strike.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Pomerantz gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
I can feel the breeze up here from that one.
Just underway here at Fenway Park. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
The 0-2 delivery. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Here's Miguel Sano. Here comes the first pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball. Dozier leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Come on, Boston.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Twins wind up stranding one, and now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Irvin Santana, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, not a very good start in his last one, Matt. Only 4 innings, so he did get a no decision. But he's a much better pitcher than that, and I know that they're expecting more than 4 innings. Hopefully a win, too, out of this guy in this one.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him. Completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot.
And this is handled by Mauer, and there's your first out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, there aren't a lot of guys with the talent and determination of Dustin Pedroia. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one right down Main Street. Pedroia, affectionately nicknamed Laser Show. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. Now the 2-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. How about that?
Batting third, Left fielder,
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high. Benintendi is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. Granite will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Red Sox turned away in the first. We've played an inning in Boston. No score here on the show. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in a losing effort. Here comes the first pitch. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. Santana is after it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
So here's how the BOS Sox are positioning themselves defensively. The guy I want to focus on is outfielder Andrew Benintendi. Also a hybrid type outfielder, forced to move to a corner in Boston with the likes of Jackie Bradley Jr. and Mookie Betts out there, but a guy who can play center with a strong, accurate arm, and we know he can roll the ball.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Eduardo Escobar, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Takes a knee-high fastball. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. He's in there for strike number 2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
This is the pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Into the box, Jorge Polanco. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Polanco is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
Pomerantz is ready, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Riding in for Boston, J.D. Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
J.D. Martinez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Watch your lips in the first couple rows there. He got the head out on that changeup. Good thing they enforced the new netting rules this year.
Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Hey guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Coming in for his first at-bat, JT Realmuto, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. The pitch. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Polanco is up with it. Throw to first, and Santana's got it working here. 2 quick outs.
Batting sixth, center fielder, Domingo.
So coming to the plate, Domingo Santana. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First delivery to him on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Santana in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Santana, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Here's Robbie Grossman. He enters this one sitting right on the Mendoza line at an even 200. First pitch on its way. Hit high and deep to right center. Santana on the move. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
Up next for Minnesota, Mitch Garver, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
2-0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now. Zach Granite will be next. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Zach Granite the next to bat. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. With runners in scoring position this season, Granite is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
2-0 now. Grossman on second. Garver on at first with nobody out. Two and one now to the Twins leadoff man. The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
The 3-1. And he lays off there. Ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
So here's Joe Mauer. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And a neck-high fastball that time. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not just yet. It's ball 2. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Here's another 2-2. On, he pops it up. Bet's coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
Here's Brian Dozier now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Runners at the corners here. Nobody out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Santana moves over. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Here's Miguel Sano looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and 1 strike.
This has been a rough inning for him on the mound, but now after that sac fly, he's got to reset. No one on base, so just get 2 more outs and let your teammates try to pick you up with the bats.
The 0-1 delivery. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Sano, just 24 years of age. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. 3 runs already home here. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The 1-2 is taken high above the zone.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Still only 1 out in the inning. And he struck him out. 2nd time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Now batting, left fielder,
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Pomerantz sets. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at bat. And it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Twins 3 and the Red Sox nothing. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fouled away. Grounder down the line at third. Sano moving to his right, and that's the first down.
Batting eighth, first baseman.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Lifetime numbers against Irvin Santana. He's got 8 hits in 30 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And they start him with one high and away for ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And now a pitch on the way. A ball and 2 strikes now. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Next up for the Red Sox, Eduardo Nunez. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
The 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So very nice work there by Santana as he holds on to a 3-0 lead. Eduardo Escobar standing in.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Little tapper down the third baseline. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next for the Twins, shortstop.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jorge Polanco. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Hit back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. Pedroia on to Moreland as they get them both. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They lead it 3-0. Here's Mookie Betts back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball one. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Two and one now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. A solo home run there for Mookie. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Red Sox are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. There's a fastball that misses. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
The 3-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Benintendi hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. One run, just one hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kepler's there for it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Striding in once again, Mitch Garver. He drew a walk his first time up.
Catherine, Mitch Garver.
Oh, he'll swing at anything. Throw it anywhere.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
0-2, here it comes. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Here's a high pop-up. Pedroia shading to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, center field.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Zach Granite. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a breaking ball stays outside. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Counts even at 1-1 for Granite. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, Joe Mauer. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. That's lifted the other way out to left. And Bogaerts will make the catch for the final out of the inning. Down go the Twins in order, and it's still 3-1. Leading off the inning, JT Realmuto, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
2-0 count, the pitch. Popped him up. Garver has a play. Makes the play, 1 away. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Digging in to try it again, Domingo Santana, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Check to swing there and pops this one up.
And there's the second out as he squeezes it in the coach's box.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Ready for another chance? Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Up around the face.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. One left for the Red Sox. Score holds. It's 3-1. Digging in once again, Brian Dozier earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit high. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Now the 1-0. Hard liner to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless.
Number 47, Tyler Thornburg.
Standing in now, Miguel Sano. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. No hits to this point.
Let's go. Shut him down.
2 balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano. Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Go back and
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Max Kepler waits on deck. Dozier on at first, nobody out. Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Ready for another shot now. Max Kepler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Shut him down now.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
To 2-2 now. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Full count to Matt Kepler. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Ready once again, Eduardo Escobar. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Fouled off. Here's another 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Eduardo Escobar becomes the first out of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Here comes the 1-0. 1-1 the count now. The 1-1 home. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
Up next for the Twins, right fielder.
Here's Robbie Grossman. He was a double play victim last time around. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Stepping up to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Now the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Two and 0 to Eduardo Nunez. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Grossman is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Right fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Mookie Betts. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Digging in, Dustin Pedroia. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First things first, here's a throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Betts stands at first with one out. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Robbie Scott will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Robbie Scott.
The next twin up, Mitch Garver. He got under one and popped out his last time up. He's set and the pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
Counts 1-0.
Now the 1-0 is in there for strike one. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. Soft liner to the right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Center fielder number 8.
Zach Granite the next to bat. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. Popped up. In there, a base hit.
Boy, D-roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
All right, guys, let's do it. Come on.
So here's Joe Mauer.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Twins retired in short order, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
No balls and a strike to count. Line drive to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. And this will find the wall down there near Pesky's pole. Digging hard. He's headed for third. The relay, and Martinez will hustle all the way to third. He's in with a triple.
Every coach will tell you when you're down by 2, you don't want to take too many chances on the base pass. Regardless, he hustles into third for the triple, and the tying run is coming to the plate.
Ready once again, JT Realmuto. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Martinez stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Ready for another shot now, Domingo Santana. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's the 1-1 delivery. There's a changeup over the outside corner. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Kepler's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Twins 3 and the Red Sox 2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 39, Carson Smith.
Here's Brian Dozier now. Last time through was a base hit.
Second baseman, Brian Dozier.
First delivery to him on the way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. Loud contact by Dozier and a ball with carry to left field. And that's off the left field foul pole. A home run. It's a solo shot here from Brian Dozier, number 21 for him on the season, and it gives the Twins a 4-2 lead.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance the second it left the bat, but it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
Here's Miguel Sano. And he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that misses 1-1. Smith has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
1-2.
No outs, nobody on. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Two and 0. 1 out, nobody on. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2 and 1. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. Dribbled up the line. That's a foul ball.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The 2-2 one more time. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Santana has it in his tracks, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Eduardo Escobar.
Digging in once again, Eduardo Escobar, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch, trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. 1 for the Twins on this swing by Brian Dozier. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's now 4-2 in favor of the Twins. Trevor Hildenberger is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Digging in and looking for more, Xander Bogaerts. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Now the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Ground ball right side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
And you know what, D'Lo, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside.
Let's go, Red Sox.
The 1-0 home is taken, strike one. Bogarts aboard here at first with nobody out. Squared that one up just a little late. The 1-2 freezes him. A strikeout looking.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
For the first pitch, a check at first. Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
And that's in there, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. That's a big at-bat from the bottom of the order.
Yeah, Matty, right there. Worked himself into a nice situation. Got on base right there. Now first and third, rolls the lineup over. Top of the order is licking his chops.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mookie Betts. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Let's go one more time, baby.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Throw over to first, and he's back standing. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now. The 3-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1. A shot down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Full count. Here it comes. Into center field. Line drive base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1. And he'll make it to third safely, so your tying run is 90 feet away with only 1 gone.
It's a grinder, AB. 3-2 changeup, and he's able to stay back and drive it for a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
He's set. Here it comes. There's a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Changeup in for a strike.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. That misses. 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. Taylor Rogers answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it.
Now pitching for Minnesota, number 55.
J.D. Martinez will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Now the 2-0. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Here now the 2-2. He's laid off and the count runs full.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Three-two pitch. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing and he unloads the bases on that one as they jump ahead by 3.
They complete the comeback with a flourish, going deep with a grand slam to take the lead. Don't get style points in this game, but I'd give them some if I could hand some out.
The batter.
Into the box, JT Realmuto.
Realmuto.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. Ball and a strike.
Look out, 21.
The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. Popped him up. Dozier is calling for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. Last chance coming up here for the Twins. It's now a 7-4 ball game. The historic old State House here in Boston. Welcome back to baseball here at Fenway Park. Craig Kimbrell comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Jorge Polanco be charged with trying to start a rally in the 9th as they go to work against Kimbrell.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there, 1-2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
A 1 pitch on its way. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Smoke toward third. Nunez has it. Throw on to first will get him, and the Twins are now down to their final out.
Now batting, catcher, Mitch Garver.
Digging in to try it again, Mitch Garver. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. Two out, nobody on. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. The 1-1 home. There's a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. The 2-1 home. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Hard liner toward short. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Stepping in now, Zach Granite. In the air down the line in left.
Benintendi in pursuit.
And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
And he just keeps on going and going. That's save number 35 for the season. And he's proven to be as reliable as anyone in the game.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Both Sox came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Carson Smith earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Craig Kimbrell closes the door for the save, his 35th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.